next news is two bodies found after Marseille building destroyed in explosion. Two bodies have been found after an explosion flattened a 4-story apartment building in the southern French city of Marseille. Local authorities said 6 people remained unaccounted for and that rescue efforts were going. The blast occurred in the La Plaine neighborhood at 49 local time. The cause remains clear, but investigators are looking into the possibility of a gas leak. 5 people from neighboring buildings sustained minor injuries in the explosion, and around 200 people had to be evacuated from their homes. 2 nearby blocks partially collapsed a few hours later without causing any additional injuries. The mayor of Marseille, Benoit Payan, warned nearby buildings were at risk of collapsing. Around 100 fighters attended the scene. Delays burned under the throughout scene. The fire hampered progress and made it difficult for rescuers to deploy sniffer dogs. Although authorities said evening that the place was showing signs of abating. The building is believed to have had 1 apartment on each story, and city officials said earlier that the people missing included a young people. Rescue operations continued into the early hours with the help of Jesus Super Mario movie sensational box office taking Bible reviews. The new Super Mario Bros. Movie has broken box office records, scoring the most successful global opening of all time for an animated film. The family film, Hollywood's second version of the hit Nintendo game, took $377 million around the world in its first 5 days on release, that previous record held by Frozen 2. The numbers are sensational, noted analyst David Cross, who said it would easily be number 1 leg of 2023. In the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the mustachioed Italian plumber is voiced by Chris Pratt, while Jack Black plays fire-breathing lead Bowser. It left many critics cold, with the New York Post's Johnny Sinski saying it's just another soulless play to sell us merchandise, and The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw calling it hideous and flat in all sense. He added it was disappointment to match the live-action version in 1993, a reference to the infamous original adaptation starring Bob Hoskins, but many fans seem to disagree with the 56% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes, eclipsed by the 96% audience score. Even Elon Musk tweeted that critics are so disconnected from reality. News 3. XBB 1.16 India hospitals on alert as COVID-19 cases rise. India's health ministry is conducting mock drills to check preparedness of hospitals to deal with rising COVID-19 cases. The drills are being held on Monday and Tuesday across the country. India's active case count is relatively low, but experts are urging caution to stop further spread of the disease. The country saw a deadly second wave in 2021, and the government came under criticism as many hospitals ran out of oxygen and critical care beds. India recorded close to 6,000 new cases. On Sunday, government data shows active case count was 35,000. The surge is largely driven by XBB 1.16, which is an Omicron subvariant. The WHO has said it was watching the subvariant and the spread in India. Experts say it's not known to be lethal. It's been in circulation for a few months. We haven't seen a change in severity in individuals or in population, but that's why we have these systems in place. Maria Van Kerkhove, technical lead, recently said many cities in India have seen a sharp rise in cases in recent weeks, but the surge has not led to an increase in hospital admissions. Both public and private hospitals are participating in the mock drills, which are being supervised by India's health minister Mansukh Mandavia and other state health ministries. In an online meeting held, Mr. Mandavia had also asked health officials to identify hotspot tracking cases related to respiratory illness, and he also advised them to increase testing and vaccination for COVID-19.